first order of business tonight for me is to thank the board that helped me so much this year. And let me tell you that without a board like the one I had, it would not have happened. This has been an incredibly busy, exciting year, full of change, full of growth, full of all the things that make a club like this fantastic. And so before I get started, I'd like to read a poem, okay?
She's gonna make us cry.
Those of you that know me know that I am a big poetry fan. I like poetry. And I'll tell you why I've read this after I have. It's called The Touch of the Master's Hand. Maybe some of you have heard it before. 'Twas battered and scarred, and the auctioneer thought it scarcely worth his while to waste much time on the old violin, but held it up with a smile. What am I bidding, good folks, he cried. Who'll start the bidding for me? $1? $1? Then two. Only two? $2, and who'll make it $3? $3 once, $3 twice. Going for $3, but no. From the room far back, a gray-haired man came forward and picked up the bow, then wiped the dust from the old violin and tightened the loosened strings. He played a melody pure and sweet as a caroling angel sings. The music ceased, and the auctioneer, with a voice that was quiet and low, said, what am I bid for the old violin? And he held it up with the bow. $1,000, and who'll make it $2? And $1,000, and who'll make it $2? $2,000, and who'll make it $3? $3,000 once, $3,000 twice. Going and gone, said he. The people cheered, but some of them cried, we do not quite understand. What changed the worth? Swift came the reply, the touch of the master's hand. And many a man with life out of tune and battered and scarred with sin is auctioned cheap to the thoughtless crowd, much like the old violin. A mess of pottage, a glass of wine, a game, and he travels on. He is going once, going twice. He's going and almost gone. But the master comes, and the foolish crowd never can quite understand the worth of a soul and the change that is wrought by the touch of the master's hand.
Eloquent like you are, and you have just been graceful and such an incredible leader. All that you went through these past 2 years, I mean, just could anyone have come up with a more traumatic couple of years to go through? And you led this club and all of us through so much, and you are such an inspiration. And I'm also angry with you because I'm standing here as president. And Deb, I think I already told you, you got me into this club, so you're on my list as well. I love you both dearly, but so we have a little gift for you.
Thank you.
And we tried to keep your diamonds and pearls in mind.
Oh my.
You are just amazing. And I wish I could tell you more, but I don't have the words like you do.
I love you.
I love you too.
I love all. Thank you very much.
We love you.
Now you're gonna
Shut up and wear beige.
And I've said no, kicking and screaming, that's not gonna work.
I don't look good in beige. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful ring.
So that is diamonds and pearls
Oh my
because it's
gosh, it's
you.
gorgeous. Thank you, everyone. Wow. Oh, that's huge.
We thought you'd look good playing pool with us.
Yeah, you know what? You're right.
And so modest too. And we've got a little journal here for you to
Okay. Oh my gosh, this is just wonderful.
to make all of your notes on what you need to be telling me.
Steve, hold your hand up like this. Yeah, so let's see that right.
I go.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.
I couldn't help but think of Rosie the Riveter. She encouraged and empowered women to get the job done that needed to be done. And she did it just by a photograph. She stood for many American women who left the home for the workforce to help in the war effort. How appropriate is she? She is truly us. It's great to have her as a mascot and have her words carry us through the next club year. Rosie represented that same can-do attitude that Soroptimists everywhere have. We find a need and we fill it. We know our young women and girls need our help, and we are immediately there to help guide them in their efforts. Yes, we can do it, Soroptimists. We are the face of empowerment. I am really proud to be able to install the Corps of Officers tonight. In order to keep the Soroptimist organization running like a well-greased machine, each worker or member must be educated in Soroptimist, must be dedicated in service, and must be enthusiastic. We all need to feel that we can do it. These incoming officers are special individuals who will work to help us complete the tasks ahead of us for our club this year. They will lead us to new heights in growth, commitment, and service. At this time, I would like to ask President-elect Ann to help me.
Okay.
Okay, you can come over here. I'm gonna need your help.
Okay.
I'm going to put you to work. We've got a
Already?
job.
Here we go.
Begins tonight. Okay. At this time, I would like to call up Talisa. Did Talisa get here? Yes. Oh, good. And Gail Williams. Through you, the club speaks at district meetings and region conferences. To you is given the responsibility of voting on behalf of all our members, speaking for our concerns, and most important, bringing back complete information concerning all Soroptimist matters that affect our club and our members. It is therefore your job to be informed about matters on which a vote is to be taken and to know how our club members feel about it. You are responsible for promoting attendance to meetings and conferences, conference reservations, foundation baskets, sales tables, securing transportation, and making sure that all members attending have reserved adequate accommodations. If you accept these responsibilities, please answer with, "Yes, I can." Ready? Yes, I can. Decision-making for our club. You are important to the smooth operation of our club and to the planning and carrying out of the jobs that result in the growth and stature of our club. I urge you to keep yourself well informed concerning all Soroptimist matters, both on club, region, federation, and international levels. If you accept these responsibilities, please answer with, "Yes, I can."
Yes, I can.
A new job.
Trish backed up really quick.
She could probably read this by heart. Your job is to be present at business and board meetings and to keep a good and careful record of all proceedings. Because you will be keeping permanent records, you must be careful to record all matters required under the rules of good parliamentary procedure. You shall submit minutes of the business meetings and any recommendations from the board of directors. Trish, you have been elected corresponding secretary of your club. Your job shall be to send out notices and carry on correspondence that does not properly belong to other officers. You can be most helpful to the officers by promptly handling correspondence. A secretary can greatly help her president. She can do a great deal to build goodwill and understanding. Much of our club's image with our members, within the community, and Soroptimists at large depends on you. Nancy and Trish, if you accept these responsibilities, please answer with, yes, I can.
Yes, I can.
Making all remittances as required by our region procedures and federation bylaws. You also need to pay all authorized bills in the manner provided by our club bylaws. By the specified date of each year, your book shall be ready for proper audit. Good records are very important. Keeping your board and your membership informed is also a must. Remember, the time and talent represented by the dollars you care for and the personal involvement of members are the most precious of our assets. Coena, you have been elected assistant treasurer of our club. Your job consists of ensuring the club roster is up to date and in sync with the website membership directory. You shall assume the duties of the treasurer in her absence and shall also perform such duties assigned to you by Treasurer Vanessa. You need to help her prepare good financial records and statements. Vanessa and Coena, if you accept these responsibilities, please answer with, yes, I can.
Yes, I can.
President-elect this year. You must be ever ready to step into the shoes of the president. You need to carry forward in her absence if necessary.
September to April. Okay, I got you.
One of your jobs is program planning, which is very important since forward-looking, interesting programs will have a great bearing on the success of our club for this year. You will also provide an inspiration for the club meetings. You are to ensure that the calendar on the website is maintained with all club meetings, events, etc. You will be an ex officio member of all committees, and you are the club alternate delegate. Your knowledge of region and federation projects will be most helpful to you this year. You will want to put forth your best efforts for the ideals and the goals of our club. Christy, if you accept these responsibilities, please answer with, yes, I can.
Yes, I can.
Yes, you can.
I'm all in the delegation.
You have been elected president of our club. You shall preside at all meetings, carry out the policy of the club, and represent to the community the spirit and character of Soroptimists. As important as the club bylaws are, and as meticulous as they are in setting forth your duties, they consist only a partial list. Stephanie found out. Worthy of note are the leadership qualities that you will need as president. Wisdom, patience, and understanding. As presiding officer, you must be fair, tactful, and just. And above all, gentle, and kind. Common sense and willingness will carry you far in the development of communication, understanding, participation, and a Soroptimist viewpoint. This means you will be alert to the changing needs in your community and knowledgeable about region, federation, and international aims. And
Oh, there's more.
that's it. If you accept these responsibilities, please answer with, yes, I can.
You think this through. So we will open these and then after dinner, or if you want to do it before, you have to decide.
After dinner mints. Are we having garlic for dinner?
Do this. So, as Soroptimists of the Year, it's my pleasure to be able to announce who the new Soroptimist is. And as we've talked about year after year, sometimes it's that person out front, sometimes it's somebody that's steady Eddie in the background that's always there. There's just always different parts to make our club. But there were some of the nominations that were really special to me. And so I wanted to share some of those with you guys. Carlene, somebody had commented about how much running around, getting all the sponsors and everything that you did. None of that stuff goes unnoticed. So I just wanted to Lisa, for somebody that is not able to attend many of the meetings, she's like always there on top of everything. When somebody asks you to do something, it's done. And it's done efficiently, it's done correctly. And I've never, in all my years in Soroptimists, have never seen our club out in the media as it's been this past year.
I have hope with that, so.
Oh my gosh. Between Tina and Lisa, it is amazing what all happened. I tried to think I didn't say that. Okay. Somebody had mentioned to Lisa that, and I thought it was just totally the picture of who you are, being an ambassador for Soroptimists. Yeah. That was amazing, I thought. Then we all know that we're not supposed to nominate our president, Stephanie, but somebody was unable to hold themselves back. And they commented about how loyal that you are to our club and supportive. And in every one of your decisions, it was always for what's right for our club. And we all know that's not always the most popular vote, but you've just been the most amazing leader. I can't even imagine the Zoom, and many of us couldn't Zoom, and but you held everything together. Just absolutely just leadership at its finest. Then I had some nominations for Tina that, it was her vision that created this whole Chowder Fest. You know, and everything that went into organizing it. And you know, I think Scott had a big part in it too. So credit where credit's due as well. But with our Chowder Fest, we were not only able to make money, unlike what we were able to do last year. Our 50-50 was great, but in an amazing way, we totally passed our goal for what we could do with our club. And it was just so incredible for the awards ceremony the other night, being able to help 14 and actually 15, you know, when we counted our Dream It Be It, but to be able to help them, and it's just so crazy where, you know, last year we had 5 or 6 new members, and right now we have literally like 10 people interested in being a part of what we are doing. It's just, it's crazy. And to think about what we were able to do because of your vision with this Chowder Fest. Ralph mentioned to me the other night, he's like, you know, I think Soroptimists they have outraised more money than any other club in town. Wow. So Tina, I want to present you as Soroptimist. It's up to you whether you want to wear this on the weekdays or weekdays.
Around the house.
Okay, no. More? No. Okay. Okay, so I wanted to do something for Tina that would be not just something sitting on her desk, not something so small, but not something so big. And I had this whole idea, and so I had a couple friends help me out. And
They're my friends too.
they are. So nobody else in the room knows what this is.
Okay. I think
I'll help.
Okay.
So as opposed to a plat, and just for the record, our beautiful logo here does not stand for Scott or for Stockton.
Second year of being a Soroptimist and just having the guidance and having President Stephanie around me and just being there and leading me and loving me and just embracing everyone, being my family, and I feel like all my aunts, and we're just sisters, and it's been the best group, the best time, and I did not do Chowder Fest alone. I had wonderful help from my committee, and I couldn't have done it without them, especially, where's my Christy? Love you, and Carlene, and Talisa, and just us being crazy, and everyone believed in me, so thank you, because you could have said, you're crazy, and I would have said, I know, but thank you for trusting me, so thank you, I didn't do this alone. Thank you. I put this on my car instead of like the Mercedes thing at the end.